Greetings, Cauldron of Weird. Welcome back. Guys, Motionless in White is back. They wrote another album, apparently.
They were never gone.
Well, they're back as in they wrote another album that's coming out in June.
And now they're back.
I mean, they released an album like a year ago.
So can you run Can you run back so that you're going forward?
What?
Yeah.
Did that make sense?
What? What?
Like, what? Anyway.
All right. Anyways,
So this song is called Disguise. It's a title track off of their new album. Shall we just jump on into it?
let's just go into it, man.
Because I held off on this for you fuckers.
Okay.
Anna, do, set,
go.
go! I've seen this movie before.
Someone's in the booty dungeon.
It's this room.
Yeah, it is this room. This is the official booty dungeon. It's a good start right there. Dang, dude, that's pretty sweet. I can dig this. I can dig this.
Cool dudes, by the way.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Met them on their Graveyard Shift tour. Oh, wow, I guess that was in about a year and a half ago. A little over. Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh god, the more color they're allowing to be shown on this creature,
the more... It's Gollum.
It is Gollum.
Smeagol.
Give us the ring.
I'm waiting for a big scream for this,
Right.
a big breakdown.
That was good call on that. Man, it was so dirty. Tyler's gonna have to get in a courtesy wipe right there, huh? There you go. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby.
That made me really fucking happy.
That made me moister than an oyster right there. Oof. Wow. Do you want me to just go? You want me to just go? I'll just go right there. That's a fucking goddamn dude. That is a goddamn Damn.
They're taking it back to an older sound of theirs before Graveyard Shift came out. They're taking it back to more of a bit of a reincarnate kind of sound, and I'm all fucking for it. I'm all for it.
So I'm not familiar in the previous sound of them.
Oh God, I have so much to show you guys. Jesus,
I know, and again, we're getting in there. Okay, you're expanding our horizons as much as our assholes. So go ahead. I got to slip that in somewhere right there. So what? I guess their previous run. I guess what have they done to get them to this point? Because this is incredibly good.
So let's start. Let's start from the beginning. They started out as a metalcore band.
Yeah.
They're really fucking hard hitting.
Yeah.
Had a really haunting kind of metalcore sound. Like they had the horror-ish sounding keys in the back.
Okay.
And, they were really hard hitting. They would punch you in the mouth. It was one of those where it's just like
from a hard vocals and as well as from an instrumental.
Yeah. So the first song I ever heard from them was Abigail. Anyone who watches this that knows Motionless in White's catalog will know what I mean by that. It's hard. It punches you in the mouth. It has one of the nastiest fucking screams going into the breakdown.
Was it a faster pace tempo song?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So as they've gone to more of a bit of a just metal sound. That they've kind of dropped a lot of the core elements that were in their early sounds. But I mean, all bands grow up. They all evolve. I mean, they haven't really truly abandoned it. They did pick up this, and it still showcases in this song too, this very motionless and motionless white. That's them. This Marilyn Manson-y kind of like vocal
I'm glad you said
style.
that, because yeah.
It's that really droning little voice like this.
I can't smell your own shit. Yeah.
I love Marilyn Manson. I love
and that is not a bad person to emulate at all. And this is,
but they took us. So Graveyard Shift was more of just like a metal album, I guess, in a lot of ways. We reacted to some songs from that. We did Eternally Yours. I know for a fact we did that one. We did 570. These are all fantastic songs. I do like Graveyard Shift as an album. There are a couple songs I wasn't crazy about. There's one they did with Jonathan Davis I wasn't crazy about, but this takes it back to the album before. The album before? I'm trying to math this out.
Maybe a couple.
Yeah. The album before Graveyard Shift. So we did Voices as well. That was on the last album. So this goes to the album before that, and this really kind of takes a lot of the hardness back, I think, into it. And that breakdown was fucking
fuck, dude. So wet after that.
A big stupid smile on my face.
So
don't make me happy, damn it.
In watching this, these are the elements that worked really well. I think from a visual standpoint, right here, it fits the tone of the song and absolutely the message of the song right here. I
loved the message and the lyrics of this song.
Oh, it was great. The symbolism really matched right there. The face to face.
So let me say this, and let me see if you guys are kind of resonating the same thoughts that I'm having about it. Is that it's talking about dealing with your own demons and looking at yourself in the mirror and dealing with the person that you see in the mirror and whether or not you like that. Obviously, it doesn't sound like he liked what he was seeing in the mirror.
Yes.
And having to deal with a lot of those issues. Maybe there's some emphasis. Maybe they're talking a little bit about body dysmorphia, or is that the
body mod?
Not body mod. Like dysmorphia, like where you see something different.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I think that's the proper
it's self-imagery and
that's what I
got.
But
like dealing with your own self-images. I mean, most people struggle with that. I've struggled with that. I actually struggled with that, and it put me on a diet. I'm on a diet right now.
I know. Yeah, we were talking about it last time.
I've lost 10 pounds.
Damn, dude, get you some right there.
In a month,
Everybody say good job, Corey.
Yeah, put in the comments below. Good job, Corey.
Nice little brag about myself there, but
hashtag humble brag. No, I know. I agree 100% what you're saying. I think the context was like I said, it resonates with a lot of people. A lot of people could self-identify as, I don't like the person I see in the mirror. There's things that I wish I could change, and it doesn't have to be especially in this case, it's not a visual thing that you might not like, but an internal thing that you don't like. The grotesqueness of it. So I think this catches a lot of people because they can see themselves as someone this song is about. But at least from a musical and instrumental standpoint, I like the harder sound. Yes, I like the guitar in the back too. The backing right there, kind of going off to the higher pitch little. It's not really a riff, but kind of a consistent blending of certain notes that kind of gives it this is a, it makes that song that song. Words are hard. But the guitar, what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what you call that.
Are you talking about like when they would ping some of the notes?
Yeah, like pinging. Thank you. Yeah, so I like that. It gives good contrast to the harsher sound. I am a sucker for nasty breakdowns and fucking tempo changes, and my God, just DP'd all day right there. Like it was so good. It didn't feel stagnant. I like the chorus. The chorus was very pleasant sounding, and obviously the lyrics, really kind of makes you look forward to the chorus. But yeah, dude, that fucking face to face right there with his kind of inner demon. It's powerful. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, dude, I love it. Absolutely love it. Yes. And now I look at you, Tyler.
Oh, hi. Zoned out a bit.
It's okay. When's it gonna be my turn? Okay.
When's it my turn?
So what do you think, Ty?
I'm gonna give it a goddamn.
So that's 3 goddams then.
Yep.
This was incredibly good.
Is that the song or the video, or is that both?
I would say both.
I loved everything about it.
The song is by far probably my favorite of the ones that we've covered so far on.
From this band?
Yeah.
It's so good. It's such a good song.
I liked Voices, but this was really
I liked Voices too, but this is definitely better.
Yeah.
Definitely better.
I definitely like the older sound a lot more.
I know I've played Motionless in White for you at points in time.
Yeah.
I'll have to show... When we're done here, I'll show you Abigail. That was the first song I heard.
I definitely haven't seen Abigail.
Yeah.
Songs from like 2010, maybe?
Oh, so a number of years ago. So here it brings up another interesting question, I guess. I feel that needs to be there. Is it bad? Oh, maybe let me phrase that. Is there a stigma for a band that maybe likes to emulate Marilyn Manson, or at least in this term, the horror,
horror
unsettling industrial sound right there? Is there a stigma to that? I guess does someone who maybe just knows who Marilyn Manson is and they look at Motionless in White and they go, they're kind of like a Marilyn Manson right there. Like,
that's hard to say. It really depends on the person and their point of view towards Marilyn Manson. Some people really like that. Some people don't. When Motionless in White started, like, kind of going a little more towards that sound, like, I think it caught a lot of people. Because he has a great singing voice.
It's very good.
He has a great actual singing voice, but then when he wants to try and make it sound a little creepier, he does that Manson-esque voice.
He also kind of has the similar demeanor, kind of like the the rolling shoulders and kind of the odd
or
head
the
motion.
Odd kind of like contorted.
The feet straight apart or together and then leaning over.
Yeah.
At a 90 angle.
The body positioning is very similar. I mean, actually that was something during the he actually said during the meet and greet we did because I went with Santi to Cincinnati to see them, and we did the VIP stuff. We did a meet and greet with them, and they
That'd
just
have been pretty
cool. They sat us all around. We did a Q&A with them. It was cool as hell.
That's awesome.
It was cool as hell.
I wish more bands would do stuff like that because that's incredibly personal. It was really nice. Yeah.
It was, and then we all got a picture with them. It was awesome. It was really cool. What was interesting though was like he said he didn't like that people would call him Marilyn Manson because of the way he looked, but he definitely has a lot of the influence from him.
I mean, I can get it at least from like a facial tone standpoint and profile.
Because like he's got the white face makeup, he does the black eyes. Black lips.
He also kind of has the jawline very similar to Marilyn, and I can. and again, it's not an insult, and it's hard because when you're trying to distinguish yourself as a band, you're trying to break away from another band that you get compared to. Yeah, I mean that can kind of become insultish. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but to answer your question though, it's really hard to make that determination on if it's a bad thing or if there's a stigma about it, because it really just depends on people's view on Marilyn Manson. A lot of people love Marilyn Manson. I know people that fucking hate Marilyn Manson. So,
but would a Marilyn Manson fan like a Motionless in White? They're not as much industrial too.
They're way different though. So I mean, that's hard to say.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious because I want to get more included into the actual metal culture and stuff like that. You can only see it, it's like to me it's a little.
That's the thing. It's that metal fans. There's so much and there's so many things. It's like everyone's going to be different for it. So it's really just a matter of your own personal taste.
Yep.
I think that's kind of the point of the genre.
Tastes like Gollum right there.
Yeah.
That black tongue, hot.
Like, so you have some solid crude oil in your mouth.
So it's
my little duckling.
It's
earwax.
I think it's goddamn on both for me as well.
It's a beautiful piece of art. I mean, it is a beautiful.
This is a piece of art. I'm so excited for this album now. And I waited the 4 whole days for this.
Wow, that's like 4 years.
Listen,
in Endgame days, that's like a millennium.
Yeah, that's like waiting 3 years for the final movie.
The first time I saw Motionless in White was at Warped Tour in 2012. Tad didn't want to see them. I did, and I made him sit through that while I watched and headbanged like a fucking madman during Motionless in White. And when this set ended, he just looked at me and was just like, "Can we go? Can we go?" Okay.
Dude, fuck you, man. It's like, did you not witness that?
And then
they were gods up there.
And then we walked by Chelsea Grin and cringed.
Ooh.
Real. That's real, by the way.
And then Corey said, "We're gonna cover you on YouTube one day.
I'm gonna mock you on the internet."
and
I stand by everything I said.
And you're gonna ask me to take my video down, and I'm gonna be like,
I still need to check out their newer stuff with their new vocalist. So I'll give that a chance at least. But as far as this is concerned, we're going to wrap this video up because we've gone way long on this. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, share with your friends. Don't forget to leave us questions down below because we're going to do a Q&A.
And comments. Yeah, just whatever.
Comments.
Leave a comment. If you have a recommendation, of course, leave that below because I need more videos to look up now.
I don't just want it. I need it.
Oh, I definitely need it.
Yeah.
He's jonesing for more.
Always jonesing for more metal. Don't forget to check out our merch store, see if there's something you like in there. And we haven't been doing this the last few episodes, guys. We need a bird.
For Bird Bath & Beyond, for Patreon?
Yes.
Bird right there, I'm going to say...
what's a scary bird?
What's a scary bird?
What's a very scary bird? Just that's scary as that thing.
That's an excellent question. Again, I'm not an
Two-headed
avian
owl.
expert.
Hold on. I've got it. Scary bird. Kiwi.
Looks terrifying, but isn't.
Can you fly? No one knows right there. Do you even have wings?
I don't know. It's just a ball and a beak running.
Very fast.
Also, too, they're a lot bigger than you think. Like, when you think of kiwi, they're this big. They're actually fucking like the size of a football.
What?
Yeah.
And it still runs quick.
And it still runs quick.
Bye.
Yeah.